Hey, Kedgeman here. I'm out on the Moffat Road heading to the Moffat Tunnel today, looking for a few geocaches along the way. There's actually supposed to be one here by this sign, but there's no sign of it. But hopefully there'll be more down the way. This road parallels the old Denver and Rio Grande Western Railroad, now part of Union Pacific. If we're lucky, we'll see a train today along the way. This cache is right along the road here, I think. Yeah, this looks like a logical place for it. Oh, a nice ammo can. This is a travel bug. We'll move that on to somewhere else. Well, I could have parked right here by the cache, but I parked down the road a little bit and decided to hike over here. It's supposed to be by the bridge, probably one of these guardrail caches. The water's running quite nicely today in this spring day. I wonder where this road goes. Well, the cache is down here under the bridge, so I get to climb down there to find it. There it is in there. Here we go. These bags are hard to get open. Got it. Looks like I'm the third one to sign this logbook. Before they built the Moffat Tunnel back in the 20s, this was the old railroad grade. You can drive it quite a ways. See some motorcycles way down there, but we're not going up there today. There are caches up there, but it's too bumpy. About 15 years ago, I rode up this road on my bicycle from this very spot. This is the very beginning of the road that goes up towards the Rollins Pass. It's 13 miles or so from here to the Needle's Eye Tunnel, which is a closed tunnel. It took about 3 hours to get up there and only about 30 minutes to get back. It's a 3 or 4% grade all the way. Bumpy as all get out. But it was a great ride with a couple of good friends. So this is the Moffat Tunnel. It's over 6 miles long under the Continental Divide, and it bypasses that old road that I showed earlier in this episode. It was built in the 20s, as it says on the tunnel face itself. And after a train goes through, it's pretty interesting. It gets really noisy here because there's a huge fan inside the tunnel that blows all the diesel fumes out of the tunnel after the train goes through. And they can't let another train go through until the whole tunnel has been cleared, all 6 miles of it. If it's a coal train, there's often a lot of coal dust flying around too. from that fan. And there's no sign of any trains coming right now, but there's still a chance. We'll be here a little while. There are 2 caches up the trail here, but I'm only going to look for one today because I already found the other one. This is an interesting trail today. It's doubling as a little stream. Well, this is the, well, you could call it the back of the front of the Moffat tunnel. And there happens to be a cache nearby. Let's go find it. About 100 feet away. Let's see, looks like it's back in these trees here. Oh, nothing like caching up in the mountains. Looks like it's back here somewhere. Oh, I spotted it. Let's see what's inside this cache. Nice lock and lock. Looks like just the log. Well, there's a golf tee in there. This cache is fairly remote. I've already stamped it. I've been up here before a number of times, both caching and before caching. It's a fun area for me because they don't call me railroad man for nothing. Anything to do with railroads and caching, that's a perfect combination for me. Not allowed to put a cache too close to a railroad track. I think the limit is at least 100 feet, unless there's some kind of a barrier like a river in between where the cache is and the railroad. So keep that in mind if you're going to hide a cache. These are the trees in Colorado that turn that aspen gold in the fall time, usually late, maybe the 3rd week in September. And that's a great time to come up here because there's a lot of aspen trees in the area. This whole area is on the edge of a wilderness area, and you will find that caches are not allowed in wilderness areas. In fact, there used to be a couple of caches, probably 2 or 3 miles farther up this trail, and I remember going and finding them years ago, early in my days of geocaching, but they had to be archived. They were in really, really fantastic areas, but as I said, wilderness areas are off limits to geocaches. Thanks for watching this episode of Caching with Cadgerman. Tune in again next time when I go, well, who knows where I'll go, but it'll probably be down some kind of a trail like this up in the mountains. So until then, take care. So long, everybody.